Holy crap. To pick on childhood Beyonce because I'm an adult who has no sense of worth. What we heard here is this more classical note here. So that sounds wonderful. And I would argue that actually sounds remarkable for a girl her age. Now, since Beyonce is human, here we have a belt that doesn't go well. Right? Not ideal. She kills it with this adjustment. That is a remarkable adjustment. That's a nice mix. A little girl doesn't need to belt her face off. She has time to kind of develop a technique. I think a lot of people have this issue where they try to make a certain note as loud and as epic as possible. So this note, is it a soaring, like a high note? No, but it's also just not in a part of her range where that would be the case. That's really lovely. It was in 93. Wow. Wow. Puberty is a hell of a thing. 2 years. Just immediate dramatic change in tone. She's expressing herself here. If we look back. You can tell she's really concentrating on her singing, which is, understandable. She's still very young in her development. She's insatiable. She just keeps pushing herself. I don't know what the incentives are, if she was pushed at home or whatever, but she is pushing herself and she's growing. Now, her larynx here is actually quite a bit higher than it was previously. The reason is that she's doing some different stuff with her soft palate. Beyonce is calculated about her vocal health, about her vocal technique. You listen to her now, she sounds different. And that's something you're going to see again and again and again, is that she just consistently sounds different. She's not complacent, and she also adjusts for where her voice is. She's an older woman. Her voice is going to be bigger. It's going to be different. She won't be able to go as high. The runs won't be there, but the voice will be sizable. And so she's always very calculated about these things. You pretend as if you don't want me. Ooh. When you get home, you call me on the phone and tell me how much you care. Ooh, wow. Starting to get to a point with Beyonce where this is where she becomes a generous performer. This is where she puts out herself a lot. You can see that there's almost like a little bit of a frazzled energy. That's just because she's living it. She's not nervous. She's living it. Like, all of these words, all the emotions are all sincere. You pretend as if you don't want me. When you get home, you call me on the phone and tell me how much you care. All of that is genuine emoting. Also kind of stays on point. It's a little frantic, but it's already this is better than 99.9% of people, because most people don't have the courage. I'm gonna have to lie, I don't have the courage to be in that heightened emotional state every day. It's exhausting, but that's the difference. That's the difference, is Beyonce's willing to go there, and she's willing to go there again and again and again. And we're going to see, as we continue, how she tempers that. It's not less than, but it's really, really, it's refined. I mean, man, You see what I'm saying? She's grounded here. She's grounded. She's not less intense. She's grounded. Look at that fucking posture, that strength, that groundedness. Is that a word, groundedness? Oh, it is now. It's really interesting to watch the development of runs in pop music. Yeah, it's really interesting to see the development of runs in pop music. What she's doing here to give an attack, because whenever you do runs, you have to give an attack on the meter, or rather in the phrase. Here we go. Right? It's not right, like that would be mush, right? Those are the notes. I just hit the notes, but that's nothing, it's mush. So instead what she does is right on the start of the note, just a little bit of a tilt to give an attack to that note. It's interesting to watch that change, because with Ariana Grande, it's been very popular to do that, and people think that that's bad. It's not bad. It's a way of kind of like jostling your voice so that you have an attack. Because you know, you got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You don't want to put people to sleep. Here's where things get interesting. We see Beyonce here. You know, she's got her vocal chops. She's definitely got her vocal chops. But now she is working on her dancing chops, right? She's not new to performing. She's not new to put herself out there. But she's new to go for this, right? Right? Damn! The sense of movement. We're grounded still, but now we have drama. Right? It's just extraordinary. This is where things get quite a bit interesting. It's very clear that Beyonce is not afraid to be influenced by greatness. Some people, they're intimidated. Look at their favorite performers, and they set themselves apart, and they try to say, I want to be that person. But they do it in a way where there's not a lot of confidence. Right now, Beyonce's absolutely channeling. I don't know, but I know what happened to me, girl. Ooh! If I recall correctly, this is right around the time when she was doing Goldmember. Big movie at the time, massive movie, and she played a like, you know, the groovy baby kind of character. So now she's bringing that sort of aesthetic. They say the 90s was just a rehash of the 70s, right? Break it down now. See, you gotta work it out. See, you gotta work it out. Brother, gotta work it out. Ooh. Ooh, wow. I thought, you know, her runs before were fine, but that's a level up. That's what that is. This is what it was before. That's not bad, but it doesn't have the same shape. And then she's using something different. She's using glottals to get the attack. She got tricks. She's not a one-trick pony, right? She's doing the little larynx tilt thing. She's doing glottals. Ha, where the folds just kind of come together like that. And now she does this. It's the same little thyroid tilt. Right here we're gonna go to the distance. That is intense. What we have here, these are the vocal folds. These are the vocal folds. These are the vocal folds in relation to the larynx right here. These are very tiny. It should not come as a surprise that it's very difficult to control very precisely. Listen, Beyonce was already an amazing singer by the time she hit that first run that we had as an example. Now she's on a different level of control. She never stops improving, and that's the big thing. Hard to be mad about that. You might say I'm dangerously in love with it. Not sorry. Oh my goodness. That is haunting. That is haunting. Ooh, that blend. That blend. Oh my God! Holy It's to be a point where you just get so good at a thing and you've been preparing for so long and you've just been working at it for so long, and then eventually everything just kind of clicks and you're on another level. That's what this is, and I want to hear it again because it's insane. Yes, call and response. I'm listening. I think my favorite part about that is that on that performance, that was the Oprah performance. On that performance, everybody is kind of oh, it's lip syncing. I'm like, you just think it's lip syncing because your mind cannot process. You do not have the imagination to understand how good this woman is. That's what it is. That's what you're actually saying. That's so good. I think my favorite part about this little bit is that it's twice in a row. It's back to back, right? This isn't like a one-off, oh, she had a magical performance. This is like, look at this. I'm in the hype. It's incredible. I want to get up. I want to stand up. But the thing is, if I do that, my dog is going to want to go out. But you know what? It's worth it. That is nuts. Getting back a little bit to that, like, really powerful emotions where it's this wonderful combination of you don't know if she's going to lose control, but also she's in control. That is what I would call a generous performance. Yeah, buddy. Holy crap. This is exactly what I'm talking about, where she's willing to go there and exist there. That's exhausting. And if you've ever seen a Beyonce tour, she's singing like full concerts 3-4 times a week, and she's willing to go there. I mean, that is so exhausting emotionally. That's why she's an artist. That's why she is going to, she could be 80 years old and she's still going to be singing. We're all going to listen because she is an artist, right? She's not defined and limited by vocals. She's just comfortable living in this. That's got to be exhausting, right? To be Beyonce. Yet she just, like, she can just do this. This is now just natural for her at this stage in her career. Exist as Queen Bee. Rusher. I have to do it. How can you say no to that? I don't know how to get that sound that she gets. Hey, clap your hands just a little bit loud. Right? Like it's tough to get that sound where it's not icy skies. I would hate to be, I forget that dude's name. I know he's famous. I know he's important. Once upon a time I knew his name. I will know his name in the future. But can you imagine, like, if I'm a singer, I'm on the stage with Beyonce, and I have literally any other option than to sing, I'm gonna run and get it. I don't care if I haven't played guitar in 3 years. I'm gonna like run, jump, slide. I'm gonna turn into an action hero to get a guitar in my hand, so I don't have to be like, like. Oh, I remember his name. He's Seth Green, right? That's Seth Green? Okay, that's Seth Green. I think it's really smart for Beyonce to collaborate with someone who's Seth Green, like that kind of a name. She Goes Black Parade. Actually, that is an album that she has, right? That tune isn't released by her yet, but she pulls this attire off better than My Chemical Romance. Being told this is a Michael Jackson reference, which actually makes far more sense. Still, she does it better with Gerard Way. Hard to do. What a like divergence, what a change from grindy grind. Or rather from like elegant, and she starts off with a nice round vowel. Yeah! Right? She does that kind of that thing. But she does it. Her growls are just so clean. I'm being told that this is a Prince reference. So in the comments, if you can clarify, is it Gerard Way? Is it Michael Jackson? Is it Prince?
I couldn't stay, baby. Every promise don't work out that way. Show me your scars.
Oh my goodness. And here we have Queen. Here I think she's pregnant. Dang, I'm looking at this photo shoot. Good for her.
Hey, baby, every promise.
That richness of tone, not just from age, it's from having children.
Hey,
right? Sounds so good. That is not at all following performance practice of classical music, which is fine because everybody does it that way. I think it's refreshing when people do it kind of like this. Same with Glenn Gould. Glenn Gould would play Chopin as if it were Bach, but we don't need more Chopin played like Chopin. Specifically, what I'm talking about is she's not doming on the phrase. She's going Plena instead of Plena, right? Give that arch to the phrase, make it smooth. She's not interested in smooth. Not everything has to be as pretty as humanly possible. She's going epic. I'm here for it. Her tone just gets so luscious in these later years coming into the modern era. Just that sound is brilliant. Woo! I think it's really smart for Beyonce to collaborate with someone who's Seth Green, like that kind of a name.